course, you'll see lots of churches. There's the fire department on the right. Route 40 signs. That appears to be city offices in the government center, it says. This is a main thoroughfare for shopping. Kroger, lots of fast food restaurants, of course more churches, schools. There's a man over on the left. He appears that he could be homeless. There's some chairs and clothing and different things sort of behind that building to the left, and a man in a wheelchair. some neighborhoods that I'm sure are considered lower income, and let's see what we can see. Downtown is just ahead, so we're just on the outskirts of downtown. Springfield has huge, huge houses. I'm sure that a lot of them have been converted into multifamily homes. But some of these houses are so absolutely gorgeous. I mean old homes. Of course, they have a lot of beautiful new homes as well. But some of these old big houses are just spectacular. They also have a Frank Lloyd Wright house that you can take tours of, which is absolutely fantastic. We just passed a city of, or he just passed me, I guess, a city of Springfield truck. I should follow him, see if he's on the move towards Haitian immigrants. Emergency vehicle. Let's see what's happening here. Well, I don't know if I can get around there. I'm gonna try. Must be inside the house. I can't see anyone. Obviously, I can't go down every street in Springfield. Obviously, I can't see everything that goes on in Springfield, but I have been to Springfield many, many, many times. I've spent quite a bit of time here. I've toured all around. I'm no stranger to Springfield. And wow, that house has a lot of pumpkins. I have got to get this on video. I've never seen anything quite like this before. Let's zoom in on this. That's kind of fun. Oh, I didn't get the house next door. It's got a whole bunch of gravestones, headstones, and skeletons. I'll just take a random left turn here. I just feel bad that Springfield is getting such a bad rap right now. I know that Haitians are afraid right now. I know that neo-Nazis have been marching now. I would imagine it's a scary time to be black in Springfield, Ohio. Springfield has its issues, of course. Most towns and cities do, especially with drugs. That's not really a new problem here. I come from a town called Zanesville, Ohio, and I know that they also have their issues with drugs and homelessness. So, to pretend like Springfield is so much worse, I think is unfair. Of course, I don't know all of the details about immigrants being settled here. I know that there are arguments for and against the way it's being done. I understand that. And I'm really not taking sides because I just don't know enough. But what I wanted to do was just show you, an everyday perspective of this city. Because the way it's being portrayed right now is really as if it was just lawlessness and unruliness and domesticated pets hanging from trees and parks being overrun with people eating the ducks and the geese. And I just wanted to show you that things are relatively normal and typical here in Springfield. It really isn't all bad. There's the Frank Lloyd Wright house there on my right. I know you couldn't really see it. And some really big, beautiful homes that I was talking about. Schools, churches. That's a Greek Orthodox church right there. what that building is. Let's see. It is a funeral home. I'll have to do a video just showing these humongous old homes. They are incredible, just incredible. Okay, here's a dairy twist. I'm gonna stop here, get myself a little bit of food. And it helps that it's called Leanne's Dairy Delight, and my name is Leanne. So there you go. This is the John Legend Theater. John Legend, if you don't know, is a famous musician. He's married to Chrissy Teigen. He's a great singer, piano player, and this is what he's invested in here in Springfield, Ohio. Probably one of many things, but this is the only thing that I know of right off the top of my head here. Okay, this is a one-way. I gotta turn around. But anyway, this building here is, it houses a career center and the John Legend Theater. So if you don't know John Legend, look him up and you will be impressed. Working on a really pretty mural there on the side of his theater. I love it. Artist at work, Janelle Young. Very talented, obviously. Noisy with air because I have to keep my defroster on because my phone overheated because the sun's shining on it up in the dash here. So I have to have the defrost on, and I know it makes noise, so hopefully it's not too distracting. That's a beautiful mural on the side of that building. Flowers. Over here's a really cool fountain with sprinklers. Just a lovely area. I think I will make a right turn here. Cool car. Obviously been restored. Oh gee, I think I better back up. There we go. Person that I've seen today in the past hour that I believe to be homeless has been a white person. Okay, this is the entrance to Snyder Park. Snyder Park has specifically been referenced as a hangout for the Haitians and as a place where they are eating the ducks and the geese. Someone even said they saw a van load of cats in this area. Haitians driving a van with about 100 cats inside. Now, do I believe that? I don't. I actually don't. Is it possible? Well, anything in this world's possible. So I am really just, cruising through here to see what I can see. To see if I can see, large amounts of what could be considered Haitian-looking people. I guess that would be racially profiling, and I am sorry for that. Okay, there's two guys sitting there on the benches, and they are white. So I'm racially profiling for white people is what I'm really doing. I'm not racially profiling. I am just trying to get to the truth of what I see. Okay, there's a white man down over the hill in the river fishing there. This is a beautiful park. Absolutely beautiful. Springfield is beautiful. There is so much nature, natural, like rocks. Okay, here's another group of white people who are fishing. I'm going to pull off right here because there's a car following closely behind me. I'm not sure how far this park goes. It's been a while since I've been in here. There are so many rock formations around Springfield. It's like they've cut part of the town out of a mountain. Absolutely beautiful. Well, this is neat too. It's a stone bridge. I guess we will come back around that way and you'll see it. There's another entrance to Snyder Park right here. There's probably a lot of people looky-looing like I am, just to see, if the rumors are true and what we can see here. Okay, there's a van. I wonder if it's loaded up with kitty cats. Okay, that's a white lady sitting in that car. White, looks like a younger person sitting in that car. There's people on patrol keeping the ducks and geese safe. There's water on both sides of me. Pond on the left, lake I guess, and a creek or a small river on the right. Wow, this is beautiful. Is just down there to the right. I can see the main road, cars going by. So I'm not going to go any further in that direction. I'm going to circle back around and see what I can see. I live around Columbus, Ohio, which is about 40 minutes from Springfield. 30 to 40 minutes. We have a lot of geese. A lot of geese. People run over them, I believe, on purpose. People complain about the geese. People call the geese away people, which they come and bring dogs to scare geese off of their property, or to honk loud horns that scare the geese away. So geese are considered a nuisance in a lot of places. So it's kind of funny to me that people are so upset that maybe some geese are being eaten. Obviously, I don't want to eat a goose. Obviously, I don't want the geese to be hurt or tortured in any way. But I mean, if we're being honest, almost everyone eats chicken, and they are treated very inhumanely. They live a life of torment only to be killed and eaten. At least, you know, if you're looking at it rationally, the geese live out their lives, you know, in a place like this to maybe have their neck snapped and eaten. You know, they're not living in a small confined space with thousands of other geese where they, you know, can't even stand up and turn around like chicken farms. So I'm not as outraged at the thought of people eating geese or ducks as maybe some other people are. I figure some people will come at me for that. Obviously, I don't want our pets, our domesticated animals to be eaten. And people eat squirrels and things like that, rabbit. So I don't really view it much differently than that. Okay, I am coming towards the end of the park, and in all honesty and reality, I saw one person that I could consider maybe a Haitian, and that was just now at the end 1 minute ago. And I certainly didn't see anything happening with the geese. Now, I understand, you know, it's not just a 24/7 thing. Apparently, wouldn't be. I understand that I can't possibly see everything, but wow, to hear the people talking on some of these YouTube videos, you would think that there are just hordes of Haitians everywhere, causing trouble, wreaking havoc, throwing trash, killing animals, stringing them up in trees. I mean, so far, I certainly have seen nothing out of the ordinary. Also, the city officials, the city managers have come out publicly and said that, you know, they have debunked this. You know, the woman on YouTube that supposedly ate a cat, she's on the police camera. That was in, where was that? Well, about 150 miles from here. It wasn't Ohio. It was absolutely unrelated to Springfield. It was unrelated to Haitians. It was just a random woman who apparently enjoyed torturing a cat and then eating it. And, you know, I have to believe that there were possibly drugs involved with that, because obviously who in their right mind would do that? But again, absolutely false that was a person in Springfield. I think it may have been Akron, around Akron, Ohio. Okay, this shopping center, I believe, is the one that was on one of the YouTube videos that I watched. They had come to the License Bureau. Okay, there are people of color going into the License Bureau, so I suppose yes, I believe this is the License Bureau where the YouTuber came. I do not speak Spanish or French, and apparently Haitians speak one of those languages, either one or both. So I'm not going to attempt to communicate with them. Street. There's a basketball court called Hoops of Hope. If the Haitians only come out after dark in big hordes, but you know, I just haven't seen it today. On, so I'm nosy. Gonna go see what I can see. It's on the next street over. That's a state trooper. It's not even a city cop. Must have pulled someone over out there and just came over here to stop. I've seen a few boarded up houses along the way here. Few that honestly kind of look like they need to be boarded up. purple tire in the middle of the road. Springfield police officer. Maybe we should follow him. Fluffy-headed ducks in this person's backyard. Look at those. Purple Heart Way. This street runs in front of Wittenberg University and then also to downtown. And we are going in the direction of downtown. The university is absolutely beautiful though. So is downtown. It's very nice. It's been renovated lately. And it looks like they have a lot of events in their town square, in the market area. It's got fountains. It's really beautiful. Cool. Oh, there's a news crew. I'm pretty sure I know what they're reporting on. This place is the old burglar alarm company. And they've got, apparently they had windows busted out and replaced them with stained glass. That's kind of neat. But over here on the left is the fountain. And then straight ahead is the old market district, like, you know, in the 1800s. It's where everyone in town would gather to purchase their meats and, you know, foods, fruits, vegetables, what have you. And in the middle of the road is the Esplanade, and there's a big fountain right in the middle of that that's been there since, I think, 1889. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is sort of the town square here. Oh, more news crews set up. And here's the fountain. And the Esplanade. A library to your right. And Clark State. Center. There's actually a lot of theaters, auditoriums, performing arts centers around Springfield, which I think is really, really cool. It's kind of an artsy area. Look at that big old yellow house. I bet that was really, really something in its day. I love big old houses, but man, it's a lot. It's a lot to maintain, that's for sure. Well, that's nice. Over there is the Animal Welfare League thrift store. It looks like they're closed right now, but I would like to shop somewhere like that. Next time I'm in town, I'll see if they're open. Maybe they're open on the weekends. We're entering Ferncliff Cemetery, established 1863. This is a cemetery and arboretum. It's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful park. It's got all of these rock features and a waterfall. It's just beautiful. Coming into the dam. This is where all the ducks and geese hang out. I say it's a dam. I don't know if you'd literally call that a dam. It's got a little waterfall area, and then it becomes like a pond, a couple of ponds. And I know that they've man-made some rapids. People bring their kayaks and they practice kayaking here in those little rapids. It's really, really neat. Okay, and then we are heading into the cemetery. It's also an arboretum. And there's just so many beautiful features. Sorry about the dinging of my seatbelt. I didn't put it back on when I got back in the car. Okay, this is a war memorial. So we're going to stop here and have a look. Okay, coming up here on the right is where Springfield had a train derailment I'm not sure if it was last year or maybe 2022, but either way, it was, I believe, I didn't see it for myself, but from what I think I know, off of the left side of the track there is a pile of railroad ties. I'm pretty sure that's where the derailment occurred. And it was here by the fairgrounds, which is coming up on the right. And the fairgrounds is right next to the highway to 70, Interstate 70. So I thought that was interesting. I think it was East Palestine or East Palestine. Sorry, I don't know for sure how to pronounce that right off the top of my head. But that's also in Ohio, and that's where another train derailment occurred not that long previous to the one that occurred here. So it was really big news for Springfield and for Ohio that we had 2 train derailments in a short period of time. Springfield Museum of Art, Smithsonian affiliate. Beautiful rock wall there on the left. And right here in front of the Springfield Art Museum is a memorial for the Vietnam War. This memorial says, to honor and remember the soldiers who served as handlers for their faithful companions, the canine war dogs. Thank you for your sacrifice and service. That's beautiful. And then we have a giant dog tag with all the names. That's really something. This memorial is dedicated to the men from Clark County, Ohio, who died while serving their country in the Vietnam War. Their sacrifices will never be forgotten. This is the United States Marine Corps, 1st Battalion, 3rd Marines, dedicated to the men of 1st Battalion, 3rd Marine Regiment, September 1964 to October 1965. In honor of their service and sacrifices in the Republic of Vietnam. Ours was a noble cause. Semper Fidelis. Sorry, there's a lot of a glare. It's a very sunny day. It's beautiful though. Here we have remembering over 8,000 casualties attributed to friendly fire in Vietnam. Okay, apparently you can walk on down here. Hangout bar restaurant right up there, so I hear music playing. Okay, and then this bridge leads to downtown Springfield, and if you go to the left you go to Wittenberg University. This concludes my tour of interesting spots around Springfield, Ohio. If you like how I've presented for the places I've gone. Please consider liking my video and subscribing. I get out and go to all sorts of different types of places. I'm always on the go. If there's a place in Ohio that you would like for me to visit, I will be happy to tour you around to the best of my ability. Just let me know in the comments. But I do appreciate very much that you've stuck with me this long.